Before the video starts today, let me tell you a little bit about Revive Football. Revive Football is a website where you can get replica historic football kits from Milan to Man City and even international ones. You can also get a mystery box where you can get a completely random historic kit. There's even a page where you can request a kit to be put on there for the future. On top of that, they've got free worldwide delivery, money back guarantee and 24/7 support if anything goes wrong with your kit. So make sure you check out Revive Football before or after the video. There is also a promotional code on screen right now which you can use and in the description for 10% off your order. Well guys, we are back for episode number 2 now of the save right here, where we start our first game. Of course it's season number 5, not the start of the save, that would be ridiculous, but let's see what we can do. Yes guys, here we are. Welcome back to the Paris FC career mode, season number 5, episode number 2. And you can see right there it says play match, and we're going to go to top deals because it shows you CAREERMODE has gone for 100 million to Bospa, or to Soba, I think that's how it's pronounced actually. 102, Moise Kean for 99. There's a lot of money being spent in this window as we are going to show you today's games. Drop a like if you are ready for today. We've got plenty more transfers to go as well because we're still in the window, as we're going to do Lorient, Angers, Rennes, and depending on how far we get, maybe Saint Etienne. Maybe we do get onto that as maybe a simulator game. Depends on how the first couple go, because we're going to play the first game of the season against 5th place Lorient only on alphabetical order. That is a tongue twister, as if you haven't seen the last episode, you've got to watch it. You've really got to, because there's spoilers on your screen right now, because we've signed a couple of players and we've got 2 coming into the squad right here to round it out before we go into game number 1. We've got the keeper, Bart Verbruggen. It's got to be very important that I don't say fart all the time. We've got Dani Ceballos, the central midfielder maestro. Of course, Names took a rotational role, so we could get ourselves a crucial midfielder. The board wanted it, and we've gone and got the Spaniard on a free, with Jean-Philippe Mateta being the big money signing. Physical, tall, pacey, like an upgraded Kryzan, hopefully in replacement for one striker you may not see in this lineup anymore. Yes, Yanis has departed. It was a hard player to see let go, but we had to do it. It was, you'll have to see the last episode to see the FIFA live. It was more than I expected I wanted for him, just through a delegation. As we're going to go into Lorient, that was the team. I'm actually going to walk you through it for once. I'm going to walk you through it on the first game of the season, haven't I? As it's going to be Verbruggen in net, no Kali anymore, he's on the bench. Jan Valery, Bamba, Bolly, Badashile and Baba make up the back couple. A lot of B's right there. B's and V's, that's what we're going to call the defence. With Masengo, I must have Vasengo then. With Ceballos and Elise in the cam position. With Maleka and Mateta up front. It's the M's up front, and then it's the B's and V's in the defence. That is how we remember our lineup. Hopefully we'll remember it well from this game, from winning its first. Come on, 3 points. And let's have a look at this home side then. Costa in goal, we're away from home in Lorient. 5 at the back like us. Gomez, Laporte, Miguel, Pedersen and Mendes. Don't worry, it's not Aymeric, with Lafitte, Bittencourt and Boyscard in the midfield. Force and Gerbic up front. Let's see how these do. Don't recognise any of the players except Milivojevic on the bench and Lasagna, the Italian, on the bench as well. So they've got quite an aging squad, I'd say. As Elise starts with the pass right here. A sloppy one to Baba, but he does get it and switches it across to Willy Bolly as they had the ball running forward to start off with. But this is the first time we've been on it. As Dani Ceballos, he should be the passing maestro for us in this team. Didn't keep him long, of course, in our Arsenal save, as that's a terrible pass from Jackson Maleka, but he does win it back and back heels it into Dani Ceballos. So I do see a run right there. Smart one from Valery. Never offside. Shocking decision from the referee right there, as Elise with the pass as well to Baba. Baba through the middle again. Back to Mikel Elise. As can we get that good run? Can we get that good run? Maleka, get there! Costa favourite to it. You can definitely see we're up for it as Badishile wins his header into Hanno Masengo, as Maleka tries to look for Mateta, who's yet to touch the ball, and what a tackle that one is, as here he is, Jean-Philippe Mateta, the expensive man, the bank breaker. I think it cost 35 million, wasn't it? I think it was, as he's making the run right here behind, just can't get there. And hopefully it does work out for him here, unlike Palace getting relegated as Masengo. Get that across right now. Here's Maleka, the other striker, goes for a shot on the angle. And almost chipped it in that far corner. Didn't even take a deflection like I thought it did. As, oh dear, they've got a chance here. Badashile. Great tackle on Verbruggen's first time on the ball. He gets a quick throwing out to Jan Valery. As they're going to try and get an attack on here. And Jan Valery with a great knock past there. I think it's their left wing back into. Yeah, they're playing fight at the back as he turns inside. Great skill from the right wing back as we're going to give it into Maleka. Now into Elise. The right wing back carried on his run. And Elise's pass wasn't good enough. As a man down right here, Gerbic. Got a feel for him. In the first half an hour of the first game, going down. Never a nice thing to see as Masengo wins the ball right here. He's going to pass it out to Abdul Rabdan Baba as he gives it now to Masengo. Continued run from the left wing back. And here he is on it. We've got Maleka making the run in front of the man, but he just ain't tall enough, is he? Now chip it across as that's handball. It's definitely handball. And we have been gifted a penalty in the 38th minute of the game. In the first game, we've got a chance to take the lead from the spot. We kept giving them away, of course, at the end of last season. This time we've won one, and it's great work from Rabdul Baba to win it. Definitely a handball as who's on it. It's going to be Maleka. Have we got a better penalty taker? We do now in Mateta. And do I give him it on his debut? It's a bit of a chance, but I am a bit of a chancer at the moment. So Felipe Mateta, we're going to go for top right. And it works out for him. The new signing scores on his debut away from home. And we do take the lead. Jean-Philippe Mateta, best penalty taker on paper, takes it. And that massive away end goes absolutely mental. The number 18 slotted home with ease. 1-0. And it is, of course, almost half-time right here. You can see as Elise gets another tackle in right here. 1 minute added on to the final bit of play as Elise gives it to Jean-Philippe Mateta. Jordi Maleka, or Jackson. Here he is. When I call him Jordi, he does even better as Maleka running through. Cuts inside, goes for a shot. Wasted opportunity. But Masengo picks up on it and curls one. As it's wide of the post as well. But absolutely domination in the first half from us gives us the lead and advantage at half-time in the first game. It is oh my days, I almost called us PSG. Paris FC 1, Lorient 0. How bad that would have been calling us the other bloody team. Our rivals as Mount Maleka straight on the ball. He should have scored at the end, but I did try and cut in, of course, as Jan Valery up there for man of the match. He's had a great game as Elise gets it right here. Laporte steals it. A whack straight upfield. We've got to make it more than one as well. That's what I'm not comfortable with. It's got to definitely be more than one as it's straight into Mateta right here. On to Maleka. Back heel round to Mikel Elise as he's going to try and run right here. The Frenchman cuts inside. Great cut inside. Goes for a shot across the ground and he's terrible. As Baba wins the ball right here into Elise. Through the middle. Dani Ceballos now getting the pass off to Masengo as Baba chance to cross. Going to put it in the back post. Maleka arriving. It's going to fall to Elise with a touch and a bang. And still blocked again. But we're always first to the ball afterwards, which I love to see. As Mateta with a flick on. And Dani Ceballos on his debut putting it wide. I'm not having it. I'm not having it as they are coming forward right here. And Bart with an easy save right there for himself. As we've got literally 2 minutes added on into this game. Oh, 2 minutes till the 70th. Then it's 22 minutes. What am I on about? I forget how long a bloody football game is. As Bamba with a pass down the wing to Jan Valery. Tries to keep it, but it's just dispossessed straight away. But the pass is straight back to Jackson Maleka, who's turned himself into trouble. I think it's time for some substitutes. If the ball ever goes out of play, as Beto with a turn right there. It's a run from Boysgaard, and it's 1-1. They have levelled it up late on, and I told you we have to make the most of our chances because Lorient are not out of this game, and it's proven so. The team with literally their first shot on target scoring against us, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do and say. We want a better season this time round, and it's looking like it's not going to be. First shot conceded. First time they've had the ball all half, I think, and the first goal for them. Not good. Not good at all. We've got to make the most of our chances. That's Elise's or Maleka, I think it will. Yeah, Maleka's chance in the first half over, and costly even more right now. Elise's chances are more costly. Everything's more costly now. As you can see, they have just literally fully sat behind the ball with one striker, and we still managed to pass it to them. Baumann now on the field as well, I've got to say, as the passing is all around us. Into Boysgaard right here, and Bamba comes across to stop that one straight away. Mateta onto Masengo. blocked off, and now Pedersen to just chip it over the top as they've got a chance right here. They'd almost had 3-on-2 as now they've wasted it. It's Lefay with a pass through the middle though. Beto with the chance to turn. He's passed it where Jan Valery is, and he's just going to whack it behind because we are under the cosh. Change formation to the ultra attacking. I want to win this game. Mateta on his debut has scored, but is coming off as Bamba. Dodgy header across, and they've still won it. Bolly, we need to get this away. It's Beto with a chance. Badashile, what a step across. But the ball is still not away. Lorient are going to finish this game off stronger, I think, as they've got a chance. But Bolly with a tackle. Nam with a pass forward straight to Laporte. And we cannot get out of this final third of ours as Beto onto Force. They've got players forward. And Beto with it finds a pass through to Lefay. Gurner coming out right here to try and put the pressure on. Miguel, they've got a chance. Badashile with a tackle and inches wide. I honestly couldn't get my words together right there at all. I was like, dude, out a free guy. I could not string a sentence together as they're going to whack that away. Just get it away from our thing, as I think that's game over, and it is. It's a 1-1 draw with Lorient on the opening game of the season away. We scored from a penalty, and I'm not happy at all with that one. Should have won it. And straight after that game, Lucas Barrio is going to get his loan as well, which we started in the end of last episode, and Future is going to go out on loan to Young Boys. There we go, the cam going out. So we're going to keep on moving on as manager rating has absolutely skyrocketed because we're second in the league, but that should go down any second. We've been the first game of the season and we're down to 9th. At least PSG drew. That's a big shock as well. Bigger shock than our result. As yes, the manager rating goes down again as we've got a loan offer for Escalante. I'm going to say I thought it were a buy then. No one is taking this guy off us, but I do want to get him out on loan, 70 rated. Could be better with more game time as Lucas Gurner's gone to Club Brugge as well. So truly looks like you're going to have to be a bench warmer again, I'm afraid. And as we continue to move further into this season. And Angers, another Friday game, so another game before everyone else. As we've got a loan offer right here, a 1-year loan for Trulier from Leipzig. Now that is a good one. Definitely going to accept that. But the only player I actually wanted a loan to buy for is the one we don't get a loan to buy for. So swings and roundabouts, isn't it? But we'll let him definitely go out and get more game time as we sit 13th. Our manager rating has gone back down to 83 as Escalante's loan is agreed for a year. That is perfect. We'll accept that one from Braga. Don't know if they're in the Europa League or not. Maybe, as Manduki wants to come into the team himself. I'm sorry, Manduki, but you'll get your chance in the future, maybe off the bench, as he does have an important squad role, and that's what worries me. And Angers in 3rd, so that means they won their first game of the season. That's even more worrying, as we're going to go with the same team. Even though we didn't manage to get the full 3 points, I trust that he can do it right here the second time round. And let's see this Angers team then. Really good last season. Bernardoni's still there in the goal. They haven't changed the keeper like us. Doumbia, Traunier, Nock and Florenzi. Kondogbia and Ducori. That's a good CDM partnership. Pierre Lage, Aribo and Masouras. With Musa still up front, who did grab the goals for them. So on paper, this should be a harder game than the last one. Got to make sure it isn't. Got to be really grabbing the win in this one as Dani Ceballos switches it out to Jan Valery straight away. A bit fizzed though, wasn't it? As Maleka with good touches right there. But he runs into danger as well. The Congo international not having the best of seasons this time as there we go. Could switch for a second there as Badashile does read it into Elise. Straight onto Philippe Mateta as can we get that run? Maleka times it well and Matete does get the ball back. Gonna pass it back. And Baba with a pass right in the middle right here to Mateta as Mateta ignores that run. Jean-Philippe Mateta gonna go for a long shot as well and just wide of the post, you know. That's what we need. More shooting closer. A bit more intent for once as Masengo, you can see he's getting at his man right there. That's good pressure. But he has just been chipped. I don't care though. It's only one man out of the way. And we've got plenty more they have to get past as Badashile steps forward and does win it. Dani Ceballos now going to give it just there into Maleka and Antiste. Not Antiste. I'm using my old player's name right now. It was Mateta trying to make a little bit of an inroad, but didn't work out for him right there as Dani Ceballos does win it. I mean, when Mateta's been involved in games, he hasn't done that bad as here he is again with it. Can he try and find a pass? He's turned a little too much, and there we go. He's done bad now, I've said that. As Ceballos does find Jan Valery, though. And we've got an opportunity to cross. Back post, I see the run. Bernardoni with the punch. And Mateta right here. Mateta's the one we do really need in the box, as it's on to Dani Ceballos, and we've got another opportunity. Right, he is in the box this time. Valery, it's going back post though, and Bernardoni punching again. Crosses a little too close to the keeper, Jan Valery. I know you can do better. There's one thing I have noticed as well with, I think with Dani Ceballos is we're keeping a lot more possession and we're better on the ball with our passing movement. I mean, you know how many passes we were making wrong last season, but Dani Ceballos is just that comfortable figure as it's given into Maleka right here. Olise making a move. We've got it to Mikel Olise on the angle. Shoots, and I thought that was in the back of the net. How has he missed that? It was a howler of a miss really from Dani Ceballos as we've got a man down there holding his shoulder. Is that Baba? Or maybe Jordi Maleka. I think it's one of our strikers as Musa has the ball right here. Back to Jefferson Kondogbia into Joel Aribo. The runs forward right here from them. And Musa gives it to Kondogbia. Chances. Good little tackle, but still they do have the ball. Again, we've missed it. And I think it's one of our defenders who's injured as well. So we've got 2 injuries at the moment. As Doucouré gives it to Kondogbia. And that's got me worried. What's got me even more worried is their attack whilst I've got players injured. Aribo round the corner. Bamba with the block. Masengo Bolly with the block this time. And Dani Ceballos on a yellow card. Somehow Kondogbia is round us. And what a finish, but he is offside, as it is Baba. Okay, Niels Nkulu to come out to round this half up, and of course play the second one, as we do need him to fit into this team comfortably, hopefully as well, because he's going to be in the team for a while, I think. If that's a bad injury, as Mateta with the pass to Maleka. Would be good if we could score straight away, though, as no. Tackled again, and there is half-time. 0-0 this time. We do not have the lead, so if we bottle it in the second half again, we'll lose it. So make sure we don't bottle. Make sure we get on top a bit more. Got to be better, as now Dani Ceballos in the middle to Olise straight away. On to Masengo, as let's fight in this second half, shall we? Ball over the top. Trounier with a easy header away, really, as it's on to Joel Aribo. And to be fair, on stats, they had more possession and more shots. Maybe not portrayed on camera, as I think we've had more of the in and around chances, but not the stat padded. Masouras with the ball right here for Angus, as they have started this second half off a little bit better. As that's never a corner as well. Come on, referee's given a corner for them touching the ball last, as we've got to defend this as well. Joel Aribo coming off. Hopefully that helps, but Florenzi with the header. Almost in from the right back. Don't like that player as well, because of course a stalwart really at PSG, who are our bitter rivals. As Dani Ceballos right here with the ball. He's definitely been fouled, but because it's Dani Ceballos and he's on a yellow himself, he's not going to get that foul. Of course he isn't. As Alcaraz steps in right there, and Musa with it. He's going to pass it back, but Dani Ceballos steps in again, and Bamba to just pass this out. We've got to get a run off. But come on, boys, better. Got to be a lot better, as they've won a free kick as well. And Olise is going to come off. He gets the monk on for doing so. I don't see him being at the club anymore, because Bauman's got to have his game time right now, as that's a decent free kick across the whole back line. And for a 0-0, it hasn't been too uneventful. Just got to take more chances, as Mateta gets the ball from their header onto Maleka right here. And Jackson Maleka, I see Bauman making that move. Can he get there, the young kid? Knocked off the ball by Knock. So yeah, not the best game really from us. I don't think we should have had 3 points more than in the last one. But again, we shouldn't be drawing this if we want to push on this season. That's Mateta with a pass to Masengo. And Masengo to try and come forward. So he's going to pass it. This is a good move, you know. Never mind, as we have Mateta on it. Masengo through to Maleka. Gets the ball back, and it doesn't fall for us in the end. I was hoping the ref would give a penalty right there. There were shouts for one, as we still haven't scored a goal from open play. That is a bit disappointing, as Masengo right here onto Maleka. Maleka from Bauman running round. Oh, it's Dani Ceballos actually with a cross into Bauman. Tries to get his header slightly on it. Mateta picks up, and he's offside. As Simon Leonard is going to come on for his debut right here as well. The kid who was on loan at Middlesbrough last year. I mean, not a kid really. He's miles older than me, and I'm not a kid. As the ball's in the middle right here to Badashile and Han Noah. You have got to be closer to that ball, as why can't we control our player? It's Dabur with the chance. Tried to stop him. Alcaraz with the ball right here. He's got men in front of him, you know, and this is a chance for them. It's Alcaraz. Tries to go around us a little bit. Badashile, good. And it's the last couple of minutes of the game, so if we're going to get anything, it's got to be now, as Leonard tries to run around the houses a bit. He needs support from the left wing back. Where is Baba? He's not there. Or he was, but a little too late, as 2 minutes are added on. Can we do it in these last 2 minutes? You never know, as Dani Ceballos stops. Going to pass it in the middle. Leonard onto Bauman. Leonard making the run around. Here he is. It's Thomas Leonard with the shot at the near post, and has won the game for us. on the first day of the home season. And it's Leonard, the youth player, with the goal. Was it Thomas Leonard? I've already forgot his first name. It was Simon Leonard. And he has scored with the assist from Baumann. The two youth players linking up, and he puts it at Bernardoni's near post to get us our first win. Off the bench, the youth player scores. 1-0 to Paris FC, and we are off the mark. What a goal that is, and what a feeling it will be for the number 37. The late goal in this game from the youth kid gets us the 3 points. Did we deserve it? No. Did I want it? Definitely. And was it a step in the right direction for this season? Yes, because we didn't win our first game. Second one, though, is in the bag. Well, that's a good feeling. I don't know where it's going to take us in the league as well, as Manduki says he should have played. Mate, just be happy for the team. A 90th minute winner is something you should be happy about. As Rabdan Baba's only out for 5 days as well. Agile's got a loan from Fenerbahce. We'll do the same, delegate for a loan. But I honestly can't get over that. What a feeling. It's took us top of the league because we did have games in advance. But now we drop down to 4th, which still isn't bad. Monaco and Marseille being the winning teams, and we're above Paris. Paris Saint-Germain, that is. I don't know if it's on goal difference or something, as I just saw we drop lower. As Trullier has gone out on loan. Fenerbahce do want Gile for 1 year. Okay, as Escalante does go out as well. Really promising player, that one for the future. I don't think we need to really sign strikers from now on. But saying that, 1 penalty and 1 90th minute winner this season. It's only been 2 games, I may be a bit jumpy, but it doesn't sound great. There's an offer here from Sporting, Gustavo Culia, and 1 million for Baba. It's an okay deal, but one that's going to be rejected. We need our centre-backs at the club right now, as we're going to move on to not Stade de Rennes, just Rennes the team, and see how we can do in this one. But before that, an offer for Elise, and this one is big. Actually, these both are big. Well, that is not big at all. Ismaila Koulibaly and 10 million for Masengo. Please do me a favour. That's rejected straight away. But Elise from, I mean, it's less than bloody Leeds offered, but from Piemonte Calcio, it's going to have to be a delegation again. And for this guy, it's got to be similar to Antis. They've got to be cheeky again. 70 million is the price tag. Will they pay it? I don't know. As 19th place Rennes is going to be a simulated game. And I'm going to keep the same team without Leonard just for this one because it is simulated. Maybe if we wasn't simulating it, I'd put Leonard in, but we're going to risk it, so please, just don't lose. I'd take a draw in this one, honestly. And we do get it. And now saying that, I wish we would have won, as Badashile got the first goal for us. It's not going to let us scroll up, so it was Pefok and Benes with their goals. And you can't see it from my head, but Mateta with the last minute win for us. Well, not winner, but leveller, as we are 8th. Teams still have games in hand. Sorry, I was just swallowing then. As Niels Nkulu has improved in his training as well. I mean, I didn't even have to rest Baba as well. It was back straight away for that next game, as the next one for us is on deadline day. And Elise's bloody talks have broke down. Don't really care. What I care about more is getting onto this last game. As Bamba, oh my, what kind of money is that? Come on, just don't joke around with me like that. It's not really funny, is it? As we're going to play this last game, I'm going to get into training apparently, because I definitely did not just click the RS down. But hey ho, as we're going to go straight into Saint Etienne and see how we do, and see if we can jump up from 10th. I mean, it's not bad, still unbeaten, but could be better. And Saint Etienne are where Rennes was, so 19th. This is the opportunity we take to change the team up. Not going to walk you through it again, but the 2 changes, the assister and goal scorer from the last played game. So Baumann and Leonard, the 2 youth players I want to use this season, are coming into this side, and hopefully going to do well for this side, as it's going to be a played one. And let's have a look at Saint Etienne's team. It's Martin in goal, played at the end of last season. Put 2 past him. Kaki, O'Connell, Niakate and Arias at the back. Boudabou and Martin. Again 2 Martins. Alakauchi, Uth and Yusuf with Balde up front. So it is a similar team to the end of last year. Just Arias and Niakate I see at the back, which are 2 good signings. So let's make sure we don't do too bad and hopefully get a result as Baumann. Straight away the ball into Masengo. Masengo now into Baumann and dispossessed straight away. So they're going to try and come at us as Balde Diao. Not Balde Diao. That isn't Balde Diao. It's just a Balde, as they're going to come forward right here. Alakauchi with a good turn and a shot, and Verbruggen's biggie save in a Paris FC shirt. Would Carlier have done that? I'm not too sure, you know. So it was a good save from him. A good stop as the header straight away from Masengo and chase that down by Badashile. That's staying in play, that is, as we've kept it in and try and get that round to Baumann if you can. Great pass. Good from our centre-back as here's Jonas Baumann to run with it. The Swiss cam in the middle. Maleka or Mateta, whichever it is, because of Maleka going out of the side now. I forgot. Almost got it to Leonard. Kaki with a pass right there into Alakouch. Onto Uth right here as Uth tries to turn, and we've got a good tackling on him. Can we win that ball again? Alakouchiche. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't have a clue, but tackled and they still come away with the ball as Uth onto Henry right here, and Henry onto Balde as we're just trying to get the ball back, and there we go, we've won it back. Badashile, pass forward to Baumann. It's not on again though, and now they're going to come at us. Badashile almost got it away, still not though, and it's Mac Uth again into Boudaoui. Good tackle from Willy Bollet as 24 minutes into this one. Quite an even one, I've got to be honest, as Leonard making the run over the top. Can the youth player get on this? The number 37 is going to be a legendary shirt if he can do wonders again. Cuts inside. Leonard with a shot at the front post. And it's off the front post. What a chance. Still a chance for us right here as Baumann, the other youth player, doesn't really score and get as many assists as he should do. Of course, he's got one already, an assist that is. But I do want him to get a lot more than he did last season, despite him just being off the bench, as Alakouchi does us in right there with a turn onto Balde now. And yes, good tackle from Dani Ceballos, but they've still got the ball somehow. Out Chiche on the ball, never get how to pronounce that. And Mark Uth into Badawi. They're moving forward slightly right here. Backwards, back heel into Badawi. Onto Henry Martin through the middle again. And they're slightly creeping forward. Henry with a tackle and Baumann now to come away with it. What can Baumann do? Keep on running. Leonard's trying to get on it, and oh, he's lost it. And Henry right here onto Uth, but that's half time. I never was watching the clock, so there we go. One half football over, another 0-0 half football. It's like the start of last season, isn't it? We've got Elise and Maleka on the bench this time, though, so I've got faith we could try and score a goal. I don't know about more than that, but Leonard's come closest so far, striking the upright as Uth with the ball right here into Balde Diao, and almost got the tackling right there, but still haven't. Uth walking backwards. I don't get that as well. I don't know why they just jog backwards to go forward again. As Bolly, oh, surely fouled our centre-back right there, but no. Nothing given as they put a ball through as well across the box. Badashile deals with it well though, as that could have been a chance. Simon Leonard receives it though, and onto Mateta as we've got two runs off the ball right there. Baumann make a little bit of a better one, and we might be able to get that ball through to you as Mateta pass that through onto Baumann. This has all come from a foul that should have been given on us, as Mateta back onto Leonard. Leonard trying to go around the houses right here as he cuts back. Got the ball onto the edge of the box. One more onto hand. Noah Masengo to strike. And bobbled over. Almost in the back of the net as Masengo picks up on it right here as well. And Baba with the run of Masengo. Now onto Baumann. Now onto Mateta, as Mateta needs to try and find a pass somewhere. Finds Masengo. But Masengo just needs to pass that to Dani Ceballos. Puts us in danger again as Rafa Mir. They have changed their striker up front. Is now on the field, as we've got to try and just defend a bit more resolutely at the moment. Got to be more comfortable with everything at the moment, as Henry had runs on right there but didn't use any of them. Got a little tackle in right there as Badashile tries to win it. Rafa Mir takes it, and thank you, finally a foul given on one of our centre-backs, which has been just the story of this game. Nothing given so far up till then, though, as Mateta with a pass onto Maleka. Now onto Mateta again. Baumann tries to charge through, does get a toe on it, but pokes it for himself and the defender to run onto it, and the defender does win it first, as it's talking about PSG being the next game. Got to make sure we win this one if that's the next one, because we could be bottom table if we don't win that, as Masengo with a shot and chested away. And Uth does have a run on right here from Alakouchi, so it could be more than 0-0 right here for them, though, this time as the shot is on. Header! And that was a powerful one, as Verbruggen has to dive and save that one. He's made two difficult saves today, and I think if it was Carlier, maybe one of those might have crept in, and we could see ourselves on the wrong end of this result. But still, 5 minutes to go, and it is level right here as Simon Leonard. Run from Dani Ceballos isn't a good one, but Mateta's out here, and what a terrible pass. I know it isn't passing as strikers as strong points, but it's got to be better than that, as it's blasted out of play as well. 1 minute added on. We've made no subs this game as well, but I didn't want to, as I still trust this team to maybe nick one late on us. Here's Baumann. Masengo round the corner. Masengo receives it. Baumann back in the middle, wins his header, and Martin tips it over. A corner at the end of the game. We're past stoppage time right here. 92nd minute of possibly 91 as we're going to whip it in. Can we win it? No, man at the back post is there though, and it's another corner. Rafa Mir got the last touch on that one. As can we do it right here? Can we rob all 3 points late on again to us? And it's another corner. It's Jack O'Connell. It's come off as this is intense. Gonna look for Willy Bolly right here. The big ex-Wolves man has a big head on him. Can we try and win it right here with him? Wins it. Bounces down that time and over. As it has ended right there. The game 0-0. Fair result, but going into PSG, not the result we wanted. Got to do better in the future. As they've literally spent note this year as well. They managed to scrap out a 0-0. I want to see how much we've spent. 37 right there from Montpellier. They've spent the most. 86 from Lyon. How much have we spent? Not 130. 55. Reasonable. With that outgoing as well. Very reasonable. Bought 3 players in for the same price we let out. I've skipped an hour right there. But I'm not going to skip any more because I'm going to leave deadline day for tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching this episode right here. Like, comment, share and subscribe if you've not done already for possible more content in the future. And yeah, that's been it from me today. Can we reach 3.2? It's down to you. Take care, in a bit, and peace.